Today we delve into the intricacies of the 2023 Italian Grand Prix. The race saw a range of performances from exceptional to forgettable, with a detailed tier list emerging to rank the drivers. Topping the chart is Max Verstappen, celebrated for his performance despite not leading for a quarter of the race and not being the pole qualifier. Joining him in the S tier is Sergio Perez, praised for his recovery from a shaky qualifying. Carlos Sainz is also praised for his hard-fought podium, and let's not forget Alex Albon's commendable 7th-place finish. In other tiers, we see everything from solid recoveries to anonymous performances and unfortunate retirements. A spectrum of races within a race, wouldn't you say? Await our detailed review from the Singapore Grand Prix next. But for now, buckle up as we discuss the Italian Grand Prix in depth. Hello listeners, your host Enzo here, along with the eloquent and insightful William. Hi everyone. We're bringing you the hot topics every day on F1 Motor Fever podcast. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Alright then, off we go. The Italian Grand Prix show was thrilling. Max Verstappen, despite not leading for a quarter of the race, and not qualifying on pole, still managed to top the list. And let's talk about Sergio Perez. His qualifying was a bit shaky, but he managed to recover brilliantly and secured a comfortable 2nd place. Carlos Sainz's performance was excellent, taking away 14 laps from Verstappen's lead. And then, there's Alex Albon. His phenomenal 7th-place finish is a testament to his defensive skills, helping secure Williams' spot in the constructors' standings. A match made in heaven, I would say. Absolutely, Enzo. The race had a fantastic lineup of performances. Moving on to the A tier, we have Charles Leclerc who, despite being stuck behind his teammate for the entire race, managed a commendable 4th place. We also saw Valtteri Bottas making the most of the alternate strategy, being one of the only 3 drivers to start on hards. And then, there was Liam Lawson's performance. In just his 2nd F1 weekend, Lawson managed to finish 11th. Quite impressive, wouldn't you say? Indeed, it's quite a start for Lawson. And Lewis Hamilton, oh he had a rough time, didn't he? Struggled a bit with racecraft, ended up with a 5-second penalty for pushing Oscar Piastri off the road, and finished 12th. 12th? Are you sure, Enzo? Ha, just pulling your leg, William. Lewis finished 6th. Blimey, Enzo, you had me there. Now, onto the B-tier performances. Yeah, let's talk about those who had a bit of a mixed bag, eh? Absolutely, William. George Russell, for instance, managed to secure a respectable 5th place. It was a quiet race for him, but still, he held his own. And then we've got Lando Norris. Honestly, it was quite an anonymous showing for him. He spent most of the time trailing behind Albon. And Oscar Piastri, his race was a bit clumsy, to say the least. He ended up losing out on points after a collision with Hamilton. Moving on to the C tier. Yuki Tsunoda had quite the luck, didn't he? His race didn't even get started due to a power unit failure. Unfortunate indeed. Also, Esteban Ocon, he had to deal with a steering failure. Pierre Gasly had a pretty anonymous weekend as well. Now, let's not forget Logan Sargent. He had a promising start, was running in the points for quite some time, but then rear tire wear and an accident with Bottas put him off track. And Zhou Guanyu, another quiet race for him. Not much action there. Lastly, the D tier. Haas didn't have a good race at all. The car just wasn't fast enough. And Lance Stroll, he finished in the 16th place. Truly a mixed bag of performances at the Italian Grand Prix. All in all, a thrilling race with a slew of noteworthy individual performances. What's the latest from the online sphere, William Turner? Well, we've got a rather insightful post from user hascraig_16, who's been musing on why Red Bull's domination is perceived differently to Mercedes. The discussion delves into the factors that set the 2 eras of dominance apart, mainly due to differing contexts and historical precedents for what Max Verstappen and Red Bull are currently doing. User Reddit 0r_123 agrees, noting that we are witnessing a level of operational perfection unseen with any other combination of driver and team. Low 67 builds on this, highlighting Mercedes' occasional strategic missteps that were often surmounted by the superior car and Lewis Hamilton's skill. Red Bull, in contrast, has honed their operational decisions to a near-perfect package. Interesting points there. Percussive Russell chimed in, drawing attention to the operational errors that led to Mercedes' losses during their fully dominant seasons. Apparently, these lapses aren't seen with Red Bull, who seem to be more operationally sound. Old Wise Man added further examples of Mercedes' operational mistakes during the 2020 season, which cost them several potential wins. This discussion sees agreement among the users, with many commending Red Bull for their exceptional strategic skills. Any additional insights from the thread, William? Quite a few, actually. Several users, including Mr. T735 and NPR31, discuss the strategic decisions and aggressive tactics that have become the hallmark of Red Bull's racing style. Others bring up the issue of the new budget cap, speculating that this financial limitation prevents teams from spending their way out of technical issues, hence emphasizing the importance of strategic decisions. Furthermore, users like Rivendell93 and Def006 discuss a hypothetical scenario where a less wealthy team nails the regulations and wonders how the top teams would react. It's a fascinating discussion, giving us a glimpse into the complexities of the sport. Definitely food for thought. It's always interesting to see how fans perceive these situations. That's a wrap for today's episode, ladies and gents. A big thank you to each and every one of you for tuning into F1 Motor Fever podcast. We've had a riveting discussion on the differing perceptions of Red Bull's and Mercedes' eras of dominance, and it's been fantastic to share these insights with you. Remember, we love hearing from you, so feel free to drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. It's one small click for you but a giant leap for our podcast. And, of course, tell your mates about us. Share our podcast on WhatsApp, Facebook, and Twitter. Or, if you're at the pub with your friends, why not bring up F1 Motor Fever podcast? We're always looking for more great minds to join our discussions. And let me remind you, we're always here at 15 and 19 o'clock every day, so don't miss out. We'd also like to extend a hearty thank you to our behind-the-scenes team. Felipe, Vicente, you two are the unsung heroes of this operation. We literally wouldn't be here without you. That's right, Enzo. And to all our listeners, we're already looking forward to the next episode. There's always something new and exciting on the horizon in the world of Formula One. And now, to wrap it up, remember folks, pedal to the metal, keep your gaze on the road, our channel's content is pure gold. Roll the vignette, gents.